Hey, you guys like stories about young, cool people being superheroes? Are we looking at, what is this? Young Avengers? Get out of here! We're looking at the original Teen Titans, the original teen superheroes who rock the world. Here we go. Here's the front. Here's the spine. Here's the back. And this is Omnibus Volume 1 of the new Teen Titans. So, there's been a lot. These were the original. I would say. From the look of this one, these were the original. And, I had my boy Robin, Dick Grayson, before he turned into Nightwing. And he wore the tight little, the little tights, the little underwear he wore. That was his thing, You had Donna Troy, you had Cyborg, you had Starfire.
Raven,
Beast Boy, of course.
Cyborg.
Yeah, so this is the original. And then Wally West as the Flash before he became the older Flash, and then before he died, and then he came back. You know how it is with all these comics. All right, so let's take a look. This is David, guys, as always. Welcome you to this channel. Welcome you to this first look, and let's jump in. All right, so I showed you that. Let's look under the cover. And, okay, so it's all black, just embossed on there, the Teen Titans, or the new Teen Titans. Here's the spine. And here's the back. I kind of feel like they kind of... didn't put too much into that, which it's all right, I guess. All right, so let's take a look. And so this one covers the new Teen Titans, or DC Comics presents number 26, as well as Tales of the New Teen Titans, and the first 20 issues of the New Teen Titans series that continued, I guess. So this is the new one, so I'm guessing there was one before this, but as you can tell, it's definitely that like 80s kind of style. 1980s is when this one came out. So, this was definitely geared towards the younger audience at the time, because you had a lot of these were sidekicks to the major heroes. Like Donna Troy was like a junior Wonder Woman. Of course, Dick Grayson was Robin, and you had Cyborg, who was a young superhero at the time as well. Starfire was they just added her to it, and she's become a bigger superhero in the DC universe, which I like. And then Beast Boy, of course. Wally West was the junior Flash. And if you've been keeping up with comics now, they have an even younger guys like Jonathan Kent. That is the new Superman. You have Jace Fox, which is Lucius Fox's son, who became the Batman, and he wears like a fully armored bat costume. You have the new Wonder Woman, who's like this girl from Brazil, which is really cool. It's just, you get to see these changes as the heroes that grow up, basically. So you get to see a little bit of that here as well with these characters that you now know are, Nightwing. I think Donna Troy died, if I'm not mistaken. Cyborg is actually part of the Justice League. Starfire is doing her own thing. Beast Boy, I don't even know where he's at. Wally West is back from dying again as well. So it's cool to see their story of how they became these heroes that we now know. But as you see here, pages are numbered, which is good. The pages are, they're solid. They're solid. They're not too thick, but they don't feel flimsy, which is great. Semi-gloss on the artwork or the paint or the drawing. Yeah, the inking. Sorry, inking. Yeah, there we go. But definitely you can tell it's like from the 80s. It's definitely that style. It reminded me a lot of George Perez's style of artwork, which, he was, dominated the 80s with his artwork. All right, let's see if this one has any extras at the back. Okay, so a little bit of the characters that you see on there. Okay, they called him Kid Flash, so it wasn't the Flash Jr. Wonder Girl, of course. You got Cyborg. You got Raven. They were actually called him the Changeling. Yeah, it was before he was changed to the Beast Boy. Starfire, and then of course Teen Titans Tower, which I always thought was cool. And then of course if you all right, and then if you've been anywhere recently or in the last 10 years, Teen Titans Go, that had a big revival, and it had all these characters in it as well, and I just like the cartoony aspect of that. Marvel is definitely running the movie game with their MCU, with the universe, but DC has the cartoon game on lockdown, bro. The animated cartoons of DC, I think, are the best of all of them. So you get to see a lot of that, and you get to see, if you want to read the original stories of the Teen Titans, get this one. Like I said, the new Teen Titans Omnibus Volume 1. Get it now at Organic Price Books, and I'll see you guys in the next one.